You spend your whole life chasing that next payday, and then one day it stops. Now, maybe you chose that day, I get it, but you suddenly realize my retirement isn't just about having money, it's actually about creating income that lasts. I've got a recent article today from The Telegraph which highlighted 5 ways to build dependable monthly income in retirement. Today, I'm gonna unpack each one. What works, what doesn't, and one strategy that guarantees a paycheck for life, whether you lived at 80 years old or 100 years old. Let's get into it. As Harry Donahue from Tideway Wealth put it, moving from receiving a regular income to managing a finite pot can feel really unsettling. And he's right. We spend 40 years on autopilot. Paychecks hit, bills get paid, rinse and repeat. But in retirement, you become the paycheck. The goal isn't just to stretch your savings, it's to recreate that dependable monthly flow of income. So let's look at 5 ways that people are doing it right now. Number 1, dividend-paying stocks. Investing in companies that pay regular dividends. Whether they pay them quarterly or biannually, they can really mimic a salary. There's a financial planner out there, his name's David Little. He says this: it's important to balance yield with quality. You need strong cash flow and consistent payouts, but the translation is, don't chase the highest dividend looking for solid companies with a long track record. Dividends can be tax-free up to a certain dollar amount, so normally around $500. And after that, they are taxed just based on your bracket. If you're using an IRA, possibly you can avoid the tax altogether, but you should talk to a tax professional about that one. Here's the catch. Dividends can be cut, right? You don't have any control there. So while they are great for passive income, they are not guaranteed. And that's the problem, in my opinion. When you're retired, maybe it'll be there, just really isn't good enough. The second option, buying an annuity. I love this option. Annuities is actually the old school option. That means it's the tried and true one. It's the one that's been around the longest. An annuity is basically trading your pension pot for a guaranteed income stream. Either set it for life or set it for a certain term, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. Becky O'Connor, now she works for Pension Bee, she calls annuities the closest thing to salary in retirement. I love them. She's right. They can bring simplicity and peace of mind. And the rates have actually improved lately. Standard Life reports an average annuity rate is around 7.65, which is up nearly 10% year over year. That means better income for retirees locking in now. But there is a trade-off. Once you hand over your pot of money, you can't get the pot back, right? You swapped the control of the money for the certainty that you get every single month or every single year. So if you pass away really, really early, then the insurance company wins big. But again, that's why the annuities for the income and do something like life insurance just in case. And that's why I say annuities do make sense for some folks. But if you want lots of flexibility, lots of liquidity, lots of legacy, you need to look at other options on top of the annuity. Option 3, rental income. Now this is a classic move. You buy a property, you collect rent, you live off the income. It can work, but it's not as passive as it sounds. Becky O'Connor again, she points out that tax changes, reduced mortgage interest relief, and new regulations are making this route tough. The Renters' Rights Act is adding a lot more compliance pressure. The landlords that I know are really feeling it because you've got maintenance, you've got vacancies, you've got taxes, you've got unpredictable tenants, right? David Little again says, buy to lease, buy to rent, buy to let, whatever you want to call it, is one of the least tax efficient asset classes you can hold. So maybe don't look into that option. So sure, real estate can provide income, but it can also turn into a second job. So for many retirees, selling property and using that equity elsewhere in something that's tax efficient and liquid a lot of times makes way more sense. Fourth option, you can set fixed paydays from your pension drawdowns. Instead of pulling money randomly, you can schedule regular withdrawals monthly or quarterly that'll mimic a paycheck. But again, you've got to have a pension to do that. Now, if you have a pension and you want to use this option, it will give you structure. It'll give you control. It'll give you predictability. So O'Connor says you can try to stick to regular set withdrawals, which will give you peace of mind that you're on track, but you will have to balance income with sustainability. If you draw too much too fast, you'll deplete your pot. So you're playing a balancing act, right? You have steady income, and that's versus long-term survival of your capital. The fifth option is savings interest. Some accounts, like guaranteed income bond, will offer monthly interest payments. You know, maybe 3 or 4 or 5% on balances that are a little bigger, you know, $500,000, $1 million bucks. But again, maybe if you've only got, you know, $100,000 saved for retirement, you could possibly get $200 or $300 every single month. But here's the problem there. Your capital doesn't grow. Right? Inflation, a big problem. It'll erode the value of that lump sum over time. So if your rate drops, your income drops with it. So it's predictable, but it's not super powerful. Let's recap. Dividend stocks can be cut. Good option. Annuities will remove flexibility, although good option. Property, good option, but it comes with headaches. Drawdowns, good options, but you risk running dry. And your savings cannot outrun inflation. So I know these are 5 good options, but how in the world do you build income that's guaranteed, that grows, that stays liquid? Well, if you're new to our channel, let me be the first to tell you. And if you're not new, you've heard it before. The infinite banking concept can really change the game. With a properly structured whole life policy, you can create your own dependable lifelong income stream. Here's how it works. I know I said life insurance, but stay with me. Your cash value, which is the equity of your life insurance, grows every year, and that is guaranteed to you. You can then access it tax-free through policy loans, which means you can and have money to use. The cash keeps compounding. Even when you use it, your policy still builds. And at death, the policy then pays out because we bought life insurance, which completes the cycle for your family. You've effectively recreated your own personal pension, but one that'll never run out. It'll never crash with the market. It'll never lock you out of your own money. And that is real peace of mind. That's your forever payday. So Harry Donahue said in this article, rather than jumping straight into products, take a step back and plan for what you actually need. I love that quote. That is key. Your retirement income should be built around your life. It should be built around your goals and your family, your risk tolerance. And the best systems blend flexibility with guaranteed. And that's exactly what our save and spend system is built to do. So you can live off your money without outliving it. If you're heading toward retirement and you want to know how to create income that lasts, not for years, for life, you've got to click the link in the description of this video. You got to book a free call with one of us here at the Banking Bros channel. We'll help you design a system that guarantees growth, that guarantees liquidity and your control, so you can stop worrying about making my money last and you can just start enjoying the freedom you worked so hard for. I'm Jonah from the Banking Bros. Thanks for watching. And remember, you don't retire from income. You retire into how much income you've created. Peace.
To the Banking Bros, said we couldn't make it, drink or settle, this the life we chose. Gave a lot of game, we never got a lot of things. Bow your head and say the prayer, we taught you how to be the bank.